Even as a baby, Mr. Clean was already cleaning his house. Steve Jobs started his company Apple in his garage. Young Lavazza received a secret from his father. Ingvar Kamprad sold wooden pencils before founding IKEA. The gringo goes to get his coffee directly from the producers. What else? You probably know at least one of these brand stories, whether they've filled your TV screens or even invaded public spaces beyond traditional advertising channels. Brand storytelling is nothing new, but it has taken on a new dimension with digital technology and the arrival of new media formats, pushing brands to step outside the traditional commercial framework and tell their stories differently. But let's start at the beginning. So what is the purpose of storytelling? Storytelling is used to establish a brand's identity through a narrative that, in its most basic form, justifies the existence of a product or service, or in its most sophisticated form, goes beyond a strictly commercial relationship. The clear objective of storytelling is to win the target audience's support for the brand. So what are the basic rules for creating good storytelling, a great story? You need to work with language that is, first of all, simple and active, with images that are visually powerful, and always use a 3-act structure, which is well known to Hollywood screenwriters. The initial state, the conflict, then the resolution. Let's take a very simple example. You have to vacuum, and you don't like vacuuming because you feel it's not efficient, you have to empty the bags and so on. So there is a conflict. You will resolve this conflict by creating a revolutionary vacuum cleaner that works like a bagless turbine. So you see that with strong images, in 3 stages, we unfold a story that is coherent and that draws people in. This story is one that speaks to us and we want to share it. So storytelling doesn't stop at creating this story. You then have to shape the brand, notably by choosing what is called a brand embodiment. This is the case with Oasis, with its little anthropomorphized fruits, each of which has its own unique identity. For example, Ramenta Fraise, à l'ananas, who loves a good laugh, or Frambourgeoise, who lives in the bay. This technique makes it possible to add a new dimension, which also continues in a richer narrative through new formats such as reality stories or branded web series, allowing the little fruits to continue their adventures.